Hello, welcome to another video with Joseph Manifesting. Have you ever been at that point, or are you currently at that point where you're wanting to give up? You're tired of trying, your manifestation keeps failing, life is difficult. I know I have. Before I go into the video, please like and subscribe. I have many videos on inner work, Neville Goddard, meditation, things that I trust will be very helpful for you. My next video is going to be guided meditation, followed by a guided visualization. That was actually my next video. However, I was writing in my book last night, story time, and I was sharing how last Christmas my dad ended his life. And I was very surprised to find that, when I reflect on the experience, I had many tears of gratitude of being able to share the time together with him. However, it did bring me back to the night that it happened. I went over there with my daughter, who was like 8 at the time. She would be 9 roughly. And we're going over because we haven't heard from him in a couple days. It's like December 27th. We go over to his house. There's a brick by the window next to the front door, and the brick was thrown at this window. And I had a key because I used to live with him. Well, I go to try to open up the door, and the inside's locked. I go around the sides of the house. The sliding window panes are all locked. I'm like, what the heck? How is he not here? And so I end up calling the cops because I'm like, hopefully he's okay. Well, the cops end up coming in and they're like, hey, your dad's deceased, which was obviously very shocking at the time. Long story short, it was in that moment that I knew that my job was to help people. My job was to share the information, share Neville, share Eckhart Tolle, Emmett Fox, all the teachers, that thought patterns and inner work that gives life. If you're at the place where you're wanting to give up, whatever that means in general, this video is for you. There are many solutions, and although sometimes it may not feel like it, and sometimes we may not think so, I can assure you, I was at the bottom of the barrel. I was a heroin addict who was suicidal. I was depressed. I felt like crap. I used to weigh 150 pounds. Maybe one of these days I'll put this on my profile where I weighed 150 pounds. Now I would consider myself in shape and ideal. And my life is drastically better. Now, realistically, you can change your life in a week. I have a 7-day mental diet video that's on here that will be very helpful. There are many other 7-day mental diet videos, as well as I have a pamphlet that you can follow. It is imperative to understand that although this thinking seems repetitive and it's unchangeable, I assure you that you are bigger than it. I assure you that the story only lives because it is given meaning, and I assure you that you can create whatever life that you desire. Whatever amount of money you want, relationships, love, traveling, it doesn't make a difference. Now, everyone's definition of success is completely different, right? To me, I'm content with a certain amount of money a year or doing certain things. For somebody else, maybe drastically less or drastically more. The important part is that you are living your heart's desire. I also want to add the fact that you are at a low place or a sad place is actually a blessing in disguise. Because if you keep pushing, my biggest breakthroughs came after I'm like, I will never be this person again. Another story. About 3 years ago, before I decided to get in shape, I was smoking cigarettes. I was taking Zoloft and other antidepressants. I took about 100 milligrams of Benadryl a night to sleep. And I was vaping. And I drank a bunch of energy drinks, which I still do to this day, to be honest. And my life was very unideal. It was hard for me to walk. I remember actually this moment changed my life. I was getting up. I was in my bedroom, actually living with my dad at that time. And I decided to go to walk to go get the mail out of the mailbox. I get to the mailbox and I am absolutely gassed. It's probably 200 feet from the house, maybe 300. And I'm absolutely gassed. And I remember in that moment, I told myself, I will never be this person again. And in that moment, I changed. I gained about 60 pounds of muscle. I got in shape. I'm probably about 10, 11% body fat. I feel very healthy. I train people on working out from time to time. My point is, your biggest breakthrough could be right around the corner. This video could be what you need, or some other content creator's video is all that you need. Or you need another day of just feeling sad or fed up. And that gives you the boost to reach the life that you desire to live. And not only are you capable of doing it, it is in fact, I think, easy to you and it's natural to you. Creating the life of your dreams is what you're called to do. I know for me in a lot of instances why I used to feel so much anxiety and depression is because I wasn't being true to myself. I believe that we all have heart's desires. And I believe we have an intuition, which is going to be one of my videos coming up on how to connect with it and speak with it. And these things direct me. And if I go against what my heart's desires are, my intuition is, I will not feel as satisfied. So the thing is, everything can change in an instant, in a week. I made that decision in one day, and although it took some work and it took some going to the gym and eating different and quitting smoking and quitting Zoloft, the Benadryl, which happened over a short amount of time, it was that decision that changed everything. And it can be the exact same way for you, is that you simply make the decision that you will not be the same, the decision that you will conquer no matter what. The decision, that decision will end up compounding over time until you are a new person. Now, there's a bunch of Neville Goddard stuff that I have on my website. I'm going to be making videos on Eckhart Tolle, which is also another great spiritual teacher. I enjoy following Joseph Rodriguez, Dr. Joe Dispenza. There are a lot of very helpful people on how to change your life very quickly. So again, if you're at the point where you're feeling like giving up, believe me, I understand, you're not alone. I think that probably everybody that's watching this video, and many others that aren't, have all reached that place. There are solutions for you. There are people that care about you. And in fact, once you reach that place where you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired, it's actually a blessing. As Neville Goddard says, all change starts with a burning desire to be different. So what you're going through is actually a blessing in disguise. It's actually the rocket that you need in order to reach your destination. So keep trucking. Obviously, you can reach out to me. There's a lot of awesome, incredible people in the chat that I'm sure you could reach out to or get guidance from. There's many other helpful videos and resources that can help you on your journey. Just keep trucking. You got this, absolutely. Believe me, if I can do it, you can do it. If you guys like the video, please like and subscribe. And again, my next video will be on meditation guided, followed by guided visualization in the same video. I'm gonna make you meditate first and then visualize while meditating. Take care, guys.